Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Practical Welding Television. I'm your host, Amanda Carlson. We're here at McCormick Place in Chicago for the FABTECH International and AWS Welding Show, including Metal Form. If you were at the show, stay tuned because there may be a few things that you missed as you browse through the halls. If you weren't, no worries because we're going to go around to a different welding equipment manufacturers and show you the latest welding products and technology that they're offering here at the show. So stay tuned because we've got a lot of ground to cover and we gotta get started.
My name is Dan Turner. I teach welding at Yuba College in California, and I'm here representing WeldEd, which is the National Center for Welding Training and Education. And what we're hearing from industry is there's a tremendous need for welding technicians. So we're trying not only to find what a welding technician is, but how we could better serve the national need for welding technicians and how we could bring education in and industry together to better prepare students and also prep them for the jobs that they're going to have in the future. There is a tremendous need that we're seeing for this, what we're doing, and hopefully we're looking at a sustainable grant and funding so that we can continue this on into the future.
My name's Alex Stem. I'm a senior product manager with THERMADYNE, managing gas equipment. We're very excited to have here today the Victor Professional Edge Series regulator. We were trying to bring innovation and additional safety to our regulator products. So basically, this regulator has features and benefits you won't find in any other regulator in the market today. The regulator itself fits within the profile of the cylinder, which minimizes impact points. That's important to prevent damage, which leads to maintenance and repair costs of your regulator. The other thing that's very interesting about this regulator is it has what's called a slam knob, which is shock limitation and absorption mechanism. This is a patented feature. The knob actually absorbs impact if a cylinder were to fall over to the ground. And so that preserves the regulator and the cylinder valve. And it's a very simple operation to replace this knob, and then you're back in business.
My name is Pete Anderson. I'm the product manager for ThermalArc, and today we'd like to introduce a new product we have. It's the 95S from ThermalArc. It's a new stick and lift TIG machine, a multi-process machine. It's in a self-contained package. All the accessories basically ready to weld out of the kit. Comes with 4 stick electrodes, regulator flow gauge, TIG torch, and some TIG accessories, which will come ready to weld. So the user's ready to go out of the package, price for the market. Really focused on the DIY network and DIY home hobby user. They can do home projects, farm projects, maintenance repair, that kind of stuff.
Okay, my name's Chip Cable. I'm the president of Buggo Systems, division of Weld Tooling Corporation. And this is our new digital pipe welding system. That is a fully digital system, controls all parameters, including the wire feed, speed, volts, amperage, and all processes of the weld for oil and gas pipelines. We've integrated it with a Lincoln power supply, and you can put up to infinite number of passes into memory and programs into memory, so it's very easy to store. This is the main drive unit, and it's a quick attached carriage that can go onto the rail at any particular place in time. It has a wire feeder on it. It has automatic height sensing control, and it actually senses the weld as it goes around the pipe and changes parameters as it's welding to ensure that you get a good weld bead. The control box, all your programs are stored into the control box, and every parameter of the welding process is stored in the control box and is controlled by the machine. So it's fully integrated between the power source and the welder for oil and gas pipeline welding.
I'm Troy Spackman with Legacy Innovations. We built this car for a customer. We're out of York, Pennsylvania. It's a street car. It's a 59 Fiat 500, 725 horsepower, and a 427 small block. Built for the street. It's a pro street car is the category it would fall into. It's a little different than most. Sort of a theme car. It's a gasser, new style. Everything's billet. Chromoly tube chassis, all TIG welded. With a 2200i, the new ESAB pulse TIG, all stainless exhaust TIG welded, pretty much just a custom fabricated piece built to the customer's specifications.
My name is Bob Bitzky. I'm the product business manager for the York Welding products. We're here with our Caddy family of machines. These are inverter type machines. They're used for TIG and stick welding. The beauty of some of these newer machines is they are inverter based. They use high-speed switching technology, so they're a lot smaller in size. They're real portable. With that comes some new features that actually changes the complexion of TIG welding, things we couldn't do in the past, like selecting frequency. We can now tailor arc characteristics to get better welds. Okay. We do have quite a few controls there. You get with some of these old-time welders that are used to having 1 or 2 or 3 knobs on a machine, do have to go through a little retraining. But once a guy welds with one of these compared to his machines of the past, they immediately see the differences in the arc and they like it. We can put in very, very small fillet welds on aluminum now, where we couldn't do that as easily before. The technology is now pretty affordable, so just about anybody can buy it. And it comes as a complete self-contained unit.
I'm Ed Martin from Arc One. I'm the president of Arc One, and what we have here today is kind of a revolutionary product for the welding industry. What we've tried to do is make it simple for welders to retrofit their existing Arc One helmet in the field, and that's what we've accomplished. We have a brand new PAPR system, powered air purified respirator. It's a very, very nice system with a 2-speed motor. What it does is electronically go through the process to try to determine if the battery's still okay, if the filter's clogged. It will tell you if that's not the case. You can increase or decrease the speed, and again, whenever the battery gets low or the filter gets clogged, it will send you an audible system through the hose, which is pretty important because it's not outside the system, it's inside the system so you can hear it. This is the first of its kind really in the industry where we have a hard hat system that's completely approved, and on that system you can attach any Arc One welding helmet that's in the field. So in the past you've had to go out, you've had to buy a new welding helmet, a whole new system, probably similar to this one here, this system here, where it's a unique system that's set up, it's all-in-one, it's encompassing. Now you don't have to do that. If you own an Arc One helmet in the field and you want to convert to a respiratory protection product, it's very simple. You just have to purchase this. You can utilize your existing Arc One helmet, and really we've improved the cost, performance, quality coefficient when you can do that. One of the nice things what we've tried to do is to partner this with a very, very unique product, which is safety glasses that attach very, very simply by going through the slots in the hard hat. And so what you have is a retrofittable pair of safety glasses virtually for every slotted hard hat on the market today. They come in many, many different varieties, meaning they come in clear, they come in smoke, they come with a blue mirror, they come amber. We can really make them in any of those. Nice flip up, flip down. They can fit over your glasses by basically sliding this in and out. And a lot of times in construction environments, you lose your safety glasses, so this is a problem solver for people mainly in construction that have to use hard hats to save their heads, so to speak, in their job environment.
I'm with Galco International, and we make automation for welding and cutting. And these machines here are portable plate bevelers. Some of the unique features to it is it uses a rotary shear cutting action, works much like a can opener, and it uses one of these single blades here to cut the material. And one of the benefits is you don't get thermal distortion. It saves a lot on grinding by hand, doing things by hand, or using oxy fuel to cut, so you use a lot less consumables. The only consumable is the cutter. So it's much more productive, much quicker. Runs approximately 10 feet per minute down the plate, so it saves a lot of time in the shop. This pipe cat was designed for pipeline welding initially. We have sold it for power generation, steam pipe welding type things, but it's made to work with several different power sources, inverter power sources, things like that. You have your main carriage here. You mount the pipe band to the pipe and mount the carriage, and then you can do welding on there. You can run 2 carriages at once in the same band. Over here we have the main control box, which has the control functions for the oscillation, the carriage speed, the wire feed speed. It has an onboard wire feeder, and then you have your operator's pendant here where you can make adjustments on the fly as it's welding.
Well, I'm John Emmerson. I'm president and owner of MAGNATECH. and I'd like to talk about the Pipe Master today. This is a product we brought out several years ago, but one of the important features about this is some of the new software that we now are providing. This is a system for orbital welding of pipe and tube, or anything that's round. It's designed specifically for multi-pass welding, in other words, where the pipe is of sufficient wall thickness that it requires several orbits around the pipe to complete the weld. So we've created what we call auto program, which allows the user to enter the pipe diameter, the wall thickness of the pipe and material, and it automatically generates a program. And this eliminates a lot of the fear factor on the part of the welder that we're training, but also the owner company that's buying this equipment, because a lot of the situation is, well, I've got good welders, but can they actually program this equipment? Will they be able to use it? And I think this takes away a lot of the fear factor, and also it makes our job much easier.
With over 1,000 exhibitors here at FABTECH this year, it was impossible to see everybody, but we hope that you got a better understanding of what was available here. If you have any questions, please visit us on our website, which is www.thefabricator.com/FABTECH. On behalf of Mike and Larry and all of us here at Practical Welding Television, we just want to thank you for tuning in this year, and we hope to see you in 2010. Have a great holiday season, and we'll be back in 2010. Thanks. See you next time.